Hi guys, Autumn here today to do my BuzzwordAthon Wrap-Up and the March week 4? 3, 4, something like that. And yes, so I read a total of 9 books this week. And 3 of them were for the BuzzwordAthon. So, and then 6 of them were not. Yes, I read a lot. So hopefully I'm going to go kind of quickly. The first book I read was Look But Don't Touch by Cara D. This was the first book by her that I've read. This was the Read Me Romance podcast, week 20. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars, and this book is not going to be for everyone. This is a daddy and little girl book, and I liked it. So this follows Nicholas and Kayla, and as I said, and this one was a little different in the Read Me Romance because this book is actually already out, and the whole series is already out. So, yes. She was just filling in for one of the authors. As I said, it's interesting, but I did enjoy it. Okay, and then the next one, actually I didn't read this one next, but I'll show it to you, is Falling for the Cowboy by Kennedy Fox. This is book 3 of the Bedtime series. This came out on January 31st. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, and this follows Presley and Colton. Presley is a book blogger, Instagrammer, and she goes to stay at the bed and breakfast, and she meets Colton, who is a real-life cowboy, and he helps her take pictures, and yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. I read that on Kindle Unlimited. And then I read Trust the Push by Kaylee Ryan. This one came out on Tuesday the 19th or Monday the 19th, I don't know, of March. 5 out of 5 stars. This is a standalone. This follows Blaine, who is a racer. I think he's like a dirt racer. And Aubrey, who is a therapist for massaging, and where she works is a sponsor for his team, and one of his teammates gets injured, and they decide to send Aubrey with them for the season to help massage them. And I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. And then the last Kindle book I read was Splashes in the Snow by M. Never. This is book 1 in the Burma Squad novel. I read this on Kindle Unlimited, and the prequel was on the Read Me Romance podcast, and I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This follows Kai and Kira. This is like a sort of stepbrother thing. They are related, step siblings because of their parents' marriage, but they never really lived together. And this follows Kira, who goes to Kai, who is like the motorcycle president, because she feels like someone is stalking her, and her parents are out of the country in Paris, and she doesn't feel safe, so she goes to him. But he's not a fan, because he thinks his dad picked that family over him. So 4 out of 5 stars. Really enjoyed it. And then I read Right Where I Want You by Jessica Hawkins. This was for Where. Buzzword. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This follows Georgina and Sebastian. Sebastian is a like runner of a men's magazine, and Sabrina is hired to come and help them change their views so more women will read the magazine. And this is a hate to lovers romance and an office romance. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. Enjoyed it, and there is a very cute dog, Great Dane, in here, and I love it. And yeah. Then I reread How to Date a Douchebag, The Studying Hours by Sarah Nye. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, really enjoyed it. This is the first book I actually read in the week. I read this on Sunday last week, so yes. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, listen to it. This follows Sebastian and Jamerson, and yeah, you've probably heard me talk about this, but Sebastian is a wrestler, and he meets Jamerson in the library, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. And then I reread How to Date a Douchebag, The Failing Hours by Sarah Nye. This is book 2. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. This follows Violet and Zeke. And this one, Zeke is he's like the biggest douchebag. Well, actually not really, because there is another one in this series that is a bigger douchebag than him. But he's very broken, and Violet brings out the best of him. And I really enjoyed it. 5 out of 5 stars. And this follows Zeke, who needs to be tutored, and Violet is his tutor. He also has to help a brother, big brother, big sister thing, so he gets that. And I really enjoyed it. 5 out of 5. And then I read How to Date a Douchebag, The Learning Hours by Sarah Nye, and this I gave 5 out of 5 stars. This is book 3. This follows Laurel and Rhett, Rhett is not a douchebag at all. He is very, very, very nice, and he is a good guy. This is probably my favorite book in the series, and highly recommend. But this follows Rhett, who just transferred, and the wrestlers are kind of hazing him, and they put up a flyer, and Laurel actually responds to that, and they get to talking, and Rhett is very insecure because Laurel, he thinks, is way out of his league and should not be talking to him. And he's just so insecure, but I love him. Rhett is my book boyfriend, new one. He's really good. I like Rhett. And then the last book I read was How to Date a Douchebag, The Coaching Hours by Sarah Nye. This was the final book in this series, but she actually is coming out with the 5th book in May. So I'm super excited about that. And yes, I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Listen to this on audio. I should mention I listened to all of these on audio. And I also listened to Right Where I Want You by Jessica Hawkins on audio too. This was also a Romance Reveal book box book, and this follows Annabelle and Elliot. And Elliot was friends with Oz, who was Sebastian, and Zeke, but they graduated, so he's on his own. And then this follows the coach's daughter, but he's not a wrestler, so it's fine. Annabelle, who is the coach's daughter, and she just transferred to the school, and she doesn't want to live with her dad or stepmom, so he has an extra room, and she decides to move in with him. And yeah, 5 out of 5 stars. And those are the 5 physical books I read, and then the other 4 I read. But those are the 9 books I read this week. And I am gonna start After by Anna Todd, book 1, for the After-athon, which I plan to read all week. The After-athon started last week, but I did BuzzwordAthon, and it shouldn't take me more than a week to read that book. I do have that on audio. I also will probably read Play Me by Kelly Elliott and Kristen Meyer. And those are the only 2 books I have planned. I know I will read more, plus the Romance Reveal plus the Read Me Romance, which is a Sarah Nye book. So I will definitely be listening to that. And with those are the 3 I'm planning. I don't know, I might read some more. So those are all the books I read. What are some books you read this week? And if you want a full review on any of these, just let me know. I'm more than happy to do that. And yeah, I see you guys later. Bye.